What's up, Pickleball fam? I'm Deborah Liu, and you are watching Off the Court with the APP. It is sunny and 72 here in Cincinnati, Ohio, which means it is the perfect day to take a hike with Yana Newell. So Yana, before I even met you, one of the first things I learned about you was that you actually speak 4 languages, which is incredible. How did you learn all your languages, and what languages are they?
Well, not 4 anymore, I'll probably say 3.5. I'm originally from Russia, so I obviously speak Russian. Then when I was 6 years old, my mom decided that it's time for me to learn English. She was always fascinated with foreign languages, so she wanted me to learn them, and then when we would travel, she could use me as a translator. In my school, when we go to 5th grade, we have to pick another foreign language, and it was between French and German. My mom wanted me to study French, but then when I was 13, I had a chance to go to Spain to train in a tennis academy. And just by living in the culture and being there, I learned Spanish pretty easy.
Tell me what it was like growing up in Russia.
So yeah, I grew up in Russia, went to school there, played tennis. So my childhood was actually really busy. Didn't really have much time to, see friends or do other hobbies. So the only thing that I did do was go into the countryside to see my grandma, which is why I really love nature, really like being outdoors. My last year of high school, when I was 17, we decided that after I graduate, I would take a year off school, so not go to college right away, and then just travel and compete, play pro tournaments. But unfortunately, I had some injuries that prevented me from playing at that time. So my friend told me about the D1 school and program scholarships, and ended up choosing Kansas City, Missouri, because felt really comfortable there.
What's the coolest place you've ever found to hike?
Probably Zion. It's obviously an amazing spot.
Yes. And you said you like to hike when you go traveling, right? So you're always looking for a good hiking spot?
Yeah, I usually try to find a place to go and, get some fresh air, and you can always find like a nice little area like here.
So you did mention that your childhood was very busy.
Mm-hmm.
How has it changed? How have you found time for all these hobbies?
Yeah. At first, I would always feel guilty about having free time, and me being away from the family was another tough part. I actually couldn't go see my family for 5 years, and that was a very stressful period of my life. Luckily, at that time, pickleball happened, which was an amazing social outlet and another great distraction, and a way to stay fit and active. That's when I also met my husband, actually, and he actually taught me that it's okay to take time off, it's okay to reset, and so that's when I started discovering things that I always wanted to do but didn't have time for. I think that's another biggest advice that I can give to anybody is no matter what you do in life, no matter what you have, always try to find time for yourself.
What's something you've learned from pickleball?
I'd say something I learned from pickleball is that, we're all very competitive. We obviously all want to win and get titles.
Cedarquist and Newell are golden. They fight off a late push by Simone Jarging and Amanda Hendry to capture gold in the women's doubles here in Fort Lauderdale.
But I think at the end of the day, wins and losses don't define who you are, and I think once I understood that, I was able to enjoy the competition more and not be so hard on myself. Family, friends, and your health, and things that you do for other people matter more than anything else. So I would say people and joy is more important than competition and results. Because if you are having fun and you're nice to people, results will come as well.
That does it for this episode of Off the Court with the APP featuring Yana Newell. Thanks so much for watching. For the APP, I'm Deborah Liu. We'll catch you next time from New York City.